So I guess first off is the admin area. So the requirements were build something that'll, people submit their messages, and what the admin area does is put them in a table of waiting messages. It's got the message, the name of the submitter, when it was submitted, and where it was submitted from, although that isn't really being used yet. So I guess show the monitor. Once you've logged in, you get a positively delightful list with message, author, and the ability to approve or disapprove of it. So to make this, I guess, a bit easier to use, it pulls out random messages from the database. So if there's multiple people using this at the same time, they're less likely to start moderating the same message as like if they were all picking a message off the top of the list. Random order, everybody should get different messages most of the time.
That's cool.
And from there, they can just say yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yeah, that one's okay, yeah, yeah, no. I've made sure the hit zones are not just the radio button, but the area around the radio button, so you can just whip through this faster and not have to be too precise with your clicking. And then you hit submit, and the messages get moved into either the approved message table, and those are the ones that will appear in the banner and any other media that uses this, or they go to the rejected message table, which is stored for us to just laugh at later. So Rackspace came up with this crazy amount of hosting for this project. We've got, I believe it's 4 servers hosting, no, it's more than that. There's got to be about 7 servers hosting the files that are web accessible. So, no, that's the 4. That's 4. So the Flash banner itself, when it wants some messages, it randomly chooses from 4 web servers to spread up the load, and each one of those 4 web servers will hit the 7 database servers, and it picks one of those 7 randomly to read from. So it tries to distributes the hits in 2 areas, and there's, what the heck is that, like 20 or 30 something different combinations of servers it could hit to retrieve what it needs. So it sounds crazy at first, but in the code it mostly just comes down to when you choose a server to connect to, instead of always saying this IP address, you just have a function that returns a random IP address from a list of possible ones.
Okay.
So it wasn't too big a deal to implement.